What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are talking about some headphones. Yes, these are the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones. Such a long name. I'm probably just going to call them the M5 throughout this video because that's just a lot easier. And I have been using these suckers for a couple of weeks now, so there's no unboxing that's happening here. I'm actually going to show you, jump straight into the package here. We have this nice carrying case that it comes with, as you can see, and that was pretty much all that was in the box, was a carrying case. We've got a nice little zipper up here at the top, and when we unzip them and open it up, you can see that we have the headphones in here as well. And inside of this little flap right here, we have a couple of cables. We have a USB Type-C to USB-A charging cable, and then we have an auxiliary cable as well to be able to plug this in wired instead of having the wireless functionality on it. But these are Bluetooth headphones, so they are completely wire-free, and well, I gotta tell you, I've been really loving these so far. So first up, as far as the build goes, these things are so light, like incredibly light. I'm not even joking, there's no exaggeration here. These are so light, so especially when on your head, it just feels like there's nothing there because they're so light and like squishy and comfortable. We have a lot of very comfortable padding around the sides here, and then up at the top we have some padding as well. But these are like so light and very well built. I mean, they have a lot of stretch to them. They have some pivot here at the bottom of the headband there, and we can get a little in and out motion as well. So they really do fit on your ears very comfortably and what would be natural to your head, which I definitely appreciate because I hate headphones that are super stiff, that just sit like straight onto your ears. Our ears aren't straight, they are kind of at an angle. So we need something that fits on there very comfortably and covers that up, and these definitely deliver on that ability here. They have a nice matte finish to them, though they do get a little oily here and there, just from your head, depending on how oily your head is and stuff like that, or your hands. You can kind of see some oil prints on them or some fingerprints on them. So if there's anything that these headphones are really good for me personally, it is just that they help me relax. They're lightweight, so I barely feel them on my head. They literally weigh nothing. They have active noise cancellation, so I can block out all the noise around me, and they really just help me zen out. Much like this video's sponsor, Homedics, with their new Drift device. Recently, Homedics sent me out their Drift device to assist in my Zen experience, and let me tell you, this thing is amazing. Drift is a sandscape device that really delivers the Zen and packs a ton of focus for mindfulness. And I'm a huge mental health advocate, and I've been extremely happy with Drift. And basically, you have a small metal ball that automatically drags itself through the sand, creating different patterns. Now, all of this is controlled with intelligence via the app for iPhone or Android that allows you to customize the experience with Drift. I can do things like change the color of the light inside of it. I can adjust the speed at which the metal sphere creates the patterns, make a custom playlist of different designs, or even shuffle through the vast amount of sandscape designs available in the app. Drift is literally the perfect combination for relaxing with music, calming yourself, inspiring creativity, enhancing your focus, or just simply watching the little thing make cool patterns in the sand. It's an amazing thing to experience for yourself, and I highly recommend giving Drift a try. With all of that said, I really do enjoy the fact that it's smartphone controlled. There's nothing like walking up to this thing and getting all zenned out by watching the metal sphere move around in the sand and being able to switch the colors or the speed or the patterns with your smartphone and not having to fiddle with any buttons or anything like that. And if you'd like to give Drift a try for yourself or find out more information about it, I will leave a link below in the description for you, and a huge shout out to Homedics for sponsoring this video. Most of what happens here with these headphones by themselves, okay, well, they are active noise cancellation, and we also do have the ambient noise feature here as well, which is pretty much a transparency mode that'll let you hear outside what's going on. Outside of the power and that functionality, everything else is controlled within an app for these guys. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think that there are a lot of controls packed into the app for these. Let me go ahead and turn these on here. I just hold the power button at the bottom. They start blinking, and then they connect to my device here. So let's go ahead and pull that out. You can see that it's already showing that it's connecting, and we are all good to go connected to this device. Now we do have, like I said, a lot of functionality within the app here, I mean, like if we go to sound, we can adjust the ambient sound control. We have speak to chat, which when you're wearing these headphones, if you talk and say something, it will lower the headphone volume and turn on ambient noise for you automatically. I found that to be a little too much. It didn't really work that well. It wasn't that quick, and sometimes it would recognize other things around me and turn down and duck out the volume and stuff like that. So I personally am not a fan of that. We do have an equalizer. I liked the clear bass equalizer, and then we have analyze ear shape, and we can optimize apps here for the 360 reality audio apps. I don't have any of the 360 reality audio apps in my findings. That's basically just like spatial audio, but Sony's version of it. So you can find different apps that are compatible with that on the App Store and stuff like that. I believe Tidal is as well, and it might even be the same file format. I'm not sure, but we do have our controls here where we can adjust ambient sound off or noise cancellation right there within the app. Like I said, you can do that all from the headphones, but I think that the app adds a little something to the whole mix. I think that there is quite a few controls though in here. We do have system tab right here, and then we have a services tab where you can hook up different apps and services and stuff like that. I personally, one of my favorite features about these headphones, and it might have been present on the other version, is when you have them on and you're in the middle of a conversation or somebody says something to you, you can put your palm on the side of the headphones and it turns on ambient noise and ducks out the volume so that you can hear things. So that's much better than the speak to chat, because I can just literally put my palm on the side of the headphones here and be able to talk or anything like that. Now on top of that, on the same side that you can use for the palm audio ducking, we do have swipe controls as well. You can swipe up or down to turn up and down the volume. You can swipe left or right to skip tracks. So we do have some swipe controls on there, which I feel are pretty intuitive. They don't really get in the way of anything either. I love that they're not exactly where I might be touching the headphones at, so that there's no accidental touches happening on that. Though I will say, if you're adjusting the headphones like this and you put your hands on them to adjust it, it will turn on that audio ducking feature and duck them out. So that's just something to be aware of. If you're just adjusting them, it might turn that on and duck out the volume. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with like false touches on the volume or anything in terms of the headphones themselves. All in all, there's really not much else to say about these headphones. They're nice, they're lightweight, they sound great in my opinion. Maybe a tiny bit bass heavy, but that's not that big of a deal to me. Other than that, I mean, they're just great headphones. But I think that in this price range, these are phenomenal, and anybody that's used any of the previous versions of this or these ones will definitely tell you the same thing. I mean, for the money, these are some great headphones to get. As far as the noise cancellation goes, it's not the best noise cancellation on earth, but it's definitely efficient enough for my tastes anyway. I mean, I put them on and it drowns out all of the background noise behind me, and right now it's in ambient mode, which isn't quite as good as transparency mode like I've heard on the AirPods Max or the AirPods Pro or anything like that, but that's not that big of a deal. I mean, I think that the ambient noise there is a cool little feature, but not something that I'm going to be using all the time on these headphones. And you know what? I definitely recommend picking up a pair of these for yourself if you are on the fence about them, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. They come in different colors as well. I believe there's a white version of these, but I personally like the black ones. Thank you to Sony for sending these to me to show off to all of you out there. But I think that they're fantastic headphones. They're so lightweight, they're built durably, like very durable construction here, and they're very comfortable to wear with the soft padding around the ears and around the headband. So I would love to know what you think about the Sony M5s down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new around here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. I really do appreciate all the support, everyone. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.